Hello, Southwest Florida. We're back with more Lee Pitts live from the Crown Plaza and the African Network of Southwest Florida. Gala. It is a wonderful event, and I'm here with another great guest. You're going to introduce yourself to Southwest Florida.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Austin Okaiwele, President of African Leaders Council, Florida. We're based in Orlando, but our scope is all over the state of Florida.
So it's a wonderful to have you, Austin. And what does the African Leadership Council do here in Florida?
Yeah, basically what we do is we try to bring visibility to the African community in Florida, and then also we try to build civic leaders. Make the African community, make them civic leaders, and also get them to participate in civic activities in their local community wherever they are in Florida.
So, in other words, you're getting out, you're putting Africa's handprint, footprint on the state of Florida and the rest of the country, getting them involved.
Exactly, because for so long, many people think Africans are just like in the shadows.
Yes.
They're there. They are your educators. They are your professors. They are your doctors, your nurses, your engineers. They're all around, but people really don't see them doing all the stuff. So our goal is like to emphasize and put a spotlight on what the African community is doing and what the African community is contributing, and then also get them to participate in civic activities. If it's in your educational board, it's an environmental issue in your city, whatever, getting Africans, because Africans are, well, I say kind of like shy people also. Yeah. They like to stay back a little bit until you extend an arm. So we are trying to it takes us to mobilize us. So we are trying to get them hey, get out, come on, be a part, know who your commissioners is, know who your city council people are, get involved, get into organizations, departments and different things, be involved in your community. That's what we're trying to push forward. Yeah.
And how does events like the African Network of Southwest Florida, does their Gala, how does that help to
Actually, African Network of Southwest Florida is a huge part of the African Leaders Council. The president, Mr. Peter, Dr. Peter is a very good friend, and he's a part of what we are doing as well. We had a gala; he was a part of it as well. So we're trying to extend. We have a team. We have in Tampa. We're looking at getting a group of Africans also in Tallahassee right now, and then there's some in Jacksonville. So we're trying to get Africans all over Florida to start doing what African Network is doing right here in Fort Myers. Come out and be a part of their community. Get your city mayors, your city officials, everybody. Let them get to know the African community. Yeah.
Dr. Peter DeRenu is definitely involved, as you said.
Yeah.
A professor. If you look at the African Network Board, there's business people, there's teachers, there's educators, there's definitely people that have worked civically. So as a source, the African Network is kind of a model of what you would like to see all across Florida and what the Leadership Council has been doing. So it must be great to have the representative from Minnesota here as well.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Representing from Minnesota, it's a huge beacon for the African community because she has put her footprint on the sand of time. She is somebody that represents the African community, even though it's just Minnesota, but her accomplishment is an inspiration to the African communities. And we as Africans, we are one people.
Yes.
Wherever you are in the U.S., wherever we are, anybody accomplishes something, it's like, hey, my sister did that, my brother did that.
Yes.
So that's the kind of family connection we have.
So you said the African Network is a model. We brought down the representative from Minnesota. What is the Leadership Council looking to do for 2018?
Actually, we're looking to have a Florida African Conference come March 23rd to 24th in Orlando, Florida. Okay. So we're getting African organizations, African students, everybody around. We're coming to Orlando. We're having a good time. We'll have the great Africans that are doing stuff like the director of the African Affairs Department in Washington, D.C., Maryland, Caribbean, and the African Affairs Department in Montgomery County in Maryland, Daniel Koroma. He also will be around. They've been a part coming to Orlando to empower the African community over here. So, and we'll have a lot of people also from Fort Myers, a team will be coming as well. So we're going to be, that's our key event we're planning for next year. And then we'll try to get all the African community. Our goal is that will spark a fire that will spread across all Africa, Africa or Florida.
The African in us will be sparked in Florida. Thank you, Austin. African Leadership Council. We'll be back with more Lee Pitts Live.